Hey ladies, I followed one of my old makeup routines. I used a majority of the products that I used to use. We want to see how I got this look. Very natural, very cute. Then keep on watching. I don't wear makeup anymore because the coronavirus literally messed me up. I got tired of pulling my mask down and taking my entire bottom half of my face with it. I did my old makeup routine and I literally feel so freaking cute. So I know I started off with moisturizer. I didn't use this particular moisturizer. I actually used a moisturizer that was a little more oily. So this one is good for my skin. Hopefully it does a little more justice. Remember that I used to do my eyebrows before I did primer, which is like really weird, but that's what I did, so that's what I'm gonna do. It was because by the time I finished doing my eyebrows after I put the primer on, I feel like it had already like soaked all the way into my skin, and I like fresh primer while doing my brows. So that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't even use this pencil. I did use a Brow Benefit. A lot of my products that I started out with was more on the high-end side, and then I started doing the more, affordable type of stuff after I started getting like bills and stuff. I'm so used to not wearing makeup anymore. So when I do wear makeup, I just feel like I look crazy. And I used to clean my brows up with a concealer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I started using this concealer by, I don't know what this is by. I think it's from Juvia's Place. Blended in my eyebrows with like this brush, which was from Real Techniques. So far so good, y'all. This e.l.f. primer, I used to rave about this primer. I used to love this primer so much. I don't even know how many pumps I used back then, but I did 2. Foundation that I used to use was the NARS in Valencia. I do remember I used to use the NARS Syracuse, but that was a little too tan for my skin, and I started to realize that over the years. So NARS paired me up with this Valencia. Also remember that I used to paint my foundation on my skin versus just doing dabs. That looks good. I did spray my face before I started blending in my foundation with a setting spray. Rose water from Wet n Wild, super cheap. My nose is itching. I remember how bad I used to talk about my nose itching. So I did blend my foundation all the way up to my eyes because I did notice that used to bring a little cakeage to my eyes. I didn't put that stuff under my eyes. I don't have that stuff anymore, but if I did have any of the stuff that I used to have or like any dupes, I would recommend the sunshine oil. I don't know how this works under makeup, but this works really, really good on your natural skin. I would have put this on in place of the hydrating oil for milk that I used to have, but I forgot to do that. Once again, I'm going in with this Uvia Place. So since I don't have that Becca, I'm using the Airspun. I know that I started using the Airspun after they discontinued that Becca. But that looks really nice. You guys see that blend? That's really good. I used to go back and forth between cream and powders. I noticed that powders stayed on my face more, but cream is the one that really defined my face more. I did use like cream and then a powder on top, but you know, it would always eventually wipe away. And that sucks. I wasn't able to find a highlighter that I used to use. I threw away a lot of my stuff. I do remember I used the Anastasia one by the Amrezy. And I do remember that I used ColourPop. I forget which color, but the ColourPop was really, really good. It was a cream one and it was so good. It did not dry my face out at all. It did not look like my face was dry at all. But I just used a eyeshadow, which is pretty cute. It's reminding me of the Amrezy. So I used this Anastasia Sultry palette, the color Pearl, and it's just giving me this really, really pretty highlight. The setting spray, I'm going to go back in and use that Rose. I'm not going to use a lot because when I did use a lot, that kind of caked my face out because it was like a whole lot of water soaking into all the products. But this is really the look. So this is the finishing product. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, comment down I love Cheetos. I don't even like Cheetos, but comment down I like Cheetos if you watched all the way towards the end of this video, because you're a real one. Like, you're really a real one. I do want to say that I am really pleased with how this is looking. Like, damn, girl. I do remember towards the end of me wearing makeup, I just hated how it looked. I felt like I was putting too much product on. I was probably trying it too much. I was trying too much products. And, you know, I wasn't taking my time. I was literally rushing through my makeup. I don't know what it was. But right now, me doing my makeup routine that I stuck with. Because remember, if you guys watch when I was just binge watching my videos. If you watch one of the makeup tutorials that I did, I was saying how I'm going to try and switch up my routine for you guys because it got very consistent, and that is probably what broke my makeup routine. Like, that thing did me dirty. Very happy with how I did this. This is so beautiful. My hair and I feel like I look so pretty. Like, oh my gosh. See you guys later. Bye.